Oh, good morning. We are getting ourselves kind of ready to go out this morning. First breakfast we've actually had outside the apartment. Normally we've been having like a bowl of cereal or toast or something like that. So we're having our first breakfast somewhere else today because we've had second breakfast out. But yeah, we're going to go back to the other place that we're going to repeat is that char grill that we were at the first night we were here. And Jen had that beautiful lamb shank stew, and I had the grop.
Barg.
Why do I keep on saying grop? I don't know. So yeah, it was a barg. It was a steak dish. But they're open 24 hours and they serve breakfast down there. So we're going to head back down there, and then right across the street from that is a place called Ima, and that's Lebanese place. Yeah, it's an inside joke of why she's laughing. All right, so other than that, we really don't have a whole lot planned today. It's primarily just going to be staying at the hotel and packing up and getting ready to go.
If we get stir crazy, we might do a little souvenir shopping.
Yeah, there's a couple of souvenir shops that aren't too far away, just over on Queen Street, so we might hit up one of those. Okay, it's been a lazy day. We went out for breakfast, and that was a good breakfast, wasn't it?
Yes.
We got back from breakfast and, started doing some laundry. Jen's getting caught up on some reading. I'm getting caught up on doing some Tim Tam Slams. Oh, by the way, I did pick up another flavor.
I think you mentioned it already.
And I got the double coat Tim Tam Slam. So I think the chocolate covering is going to be like almost twice as thick or something like that. But yeah, I went out and bought some more Tim Tams. Don't judge me. So it's a chocolate covered donut, but it's also glazed and custard filled. Alright, so Jen and I are out and about just exploring the town a little bit. Nothing really major. Just really hunting for souvenirs because we leave Auckland tomorrow. So we kind of want to get souvenirs and stuff while we're here.
A couple anyway.
A couple, yeah. Alright, so that's all we're doing. We're just walking around and seeing what we can see. Okay, Jim and I have been doing a little souvenir shopping today, just walking around town, up and down streets, and we found some stuff for family and friends and a few things for ourselves. And now we're at Ima's. It's a Lebanese restaurant, and we're going to have our lunch here. Okay, so Jen and I have been hard at work this afternoon, just getting all of our stuff back together, getting the bathroom back there all cleaned out, and getting stuff stowed away in our bags and packs and suitcases and all that other crap. We've decided that the clothes that we wore today, we are not going to wash them. We'll just, we can rewear the pants and just stuck away the shirts and socks and stuff, and just put that away for now. I've got to do some uploadings on my computer, so that's not put away just yet. I just want to get pictures off the cameras like this one here, phones, all that stuff. But I think for the most part, we're pretty much done. So I'm going to take my backpack there. It's going to hold all my cameras, the charging equipment, my computer, all that. Most of that stuff there on the bed is hers. I just have a t-shirt and a pair of socks sitting there. I just need to clear up all of this. We do have some stuff stored up here. Again, charger stuff, bags for the cords and stuff like that. These are our snacks that we're gonna get packed away as well. Plus all the other little grocery items we bought. We bought some Nescafe. We're gonna take that along. Got our Tim Tams, peanut butter and jelly, some bread.
The bread might not last the night. You might have a peanut butter and jelly. I might have a peanut butter and jelly. We might do peanut butter toast. The bread might not last the night.
Might. We got to pack away our cups there. Nothing in there. And then I don't think we have anything in the freezer.
No.
So we do have just leftovers here. We're going to get finished up. My soda down there, bottled water, milk, and a thing of wine. And I think there's only like one more glass of wine in there.
Which we'll try to.
That'll get finished up tonight. Trust me.
Yeah.
That will definitely get finished up tonight.
So this bag empty?
No. That's got the costumes in it. It's got other stuff in there too.
Okay.
Probably all of our souvenirs. Oh, I put the souvenirs in there too. The bag of souvenirs. That's in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta keep going, keep working. Okay, guys, please excuse all the noise and stuff down there. Of course, we're in a big city, but this is the heaviest rain we've seen, and it is just basically a really thick, drizzly mist. That's all it is. So yeah, that rainfall has been the worst weather we've seen all week, and it's really not that bad. So yeah, we've been having a very good week as far as weather is concerned. I'm hoping that will continue for the next couple. So, hon, what are we doing for dinner tonight?
Leftovers.
Leftovers, yep.
And peanut butter and jelly, maybe. And if we're still hungry, Gaipo ice cream.
Yeah, earlier today, we were coming back from our walk around town, picking up souvenirs and stuff like that. And she was, so if we're still hungry after dinner, does that mean we can have Gaipo ice cream?
He said yes.
I said, yeah, sure. I go, but if you're not feeling up to it, I'll just come back down here alone when you go to sleep and I'll get my own.
Okay, so here's the thing though. He goes to bed before I do usually. I stay up later than he does. So I'll be going for ice cream by myself while he's asleep.
She only thinks that I'm asleep. I'm really not asleep. Usually I have to go to bed earlier because I'm so tired because her snoring keeps me up all fucking night long. Yes, we are being total American slobs. As Jen says, we are going to be slobular because, well, we're checking out. We're not going to make the bed. We've got the bathroom a little bit of disarray. There's a ton of dirty dishes in the sink. The countertops need to wipe down. Normally we would take care of some of this stuff, but today we're just not going to. But today is a big day today because we are leaving the apartment here, the hotel room, wherever you want to call this, and we're heading to Britt's motorhome, and it's way out by the airport, and we are getting our RV and we're going to start moving. We are actually getting out of the city and getting out in the country, and we're going to see some cool stuff today. We spent a good time last night just packing everything up. If we didn't need it in the morning, it got packed. So everything's pretty much ready. Jen's just got a little bit of shit here to go in her bag there, or her purse bag down here. Everything else is over here on the other side of the table. The big suitcases are all packed up. Check-in bags are all packed up. My backpack is all packed up. All you gotta do is grab my coffee cup. So let's get this day going. I already called ahead. Our pickup time was supposed to be at 11 o'clock. I called and they said, yeah, sure, you can come early, no problems. So we're gonna leave a little early and get this thing going.
So I will start from outside, and then we go inside and have a look. Okay.
Okay.
To fill up your fuel tank, first open this door. There. And
Open the passenger door.
yeah, and over here you can find your diesel cap. Just there's low lock for that one.
Okay, so diesel, not regular fuel.
Only diesel.
Only diesel.
Okay.
Clearly marked.
So this is your fresh water inlet. So you fill up your fresh water tank through this way.
Right.
Okay. And we'll check. Yes.
Okay, so
So
green
the
one is
green
the
one-
hose.
Yeah, for the fresh water tank.
Right.
And in this black bag, you can find your wastewater hose. So the pipe
Wastewater
in-
drainage.
Yes.
Okay.
And your camping tables here, camping chairs are all here.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't need to rent chairs.
Yeah.
And here you can find your gas bottle.
Okay.
So now the gas bottle is fully charged, and
Okay.
to switch it on, just anti-clockwise on this way,
Yep.
and clockwise to switch it off. And here you can find your toilet cassette. So all the waste from toilet will go into this container.
Okay, so that's our black water.
Yeah, black
Black
water.
water.
Yeah, you have gray water.
Yeah.
So gray
Yes.
water, another one. This is your gray water. So to empty your wastewater tank, you need to take this black cap by releasing this locking pin,
Yep.
and then attach with the wastewater hose in that black bag. And then there's little valve, orange one. Just put this valve this side, outside.
Okay.
And after that, all the wastewater will come out automatically.
Okay.
Okay. Then just close back
Close it back and
and
put
then
the
place
valve
back.
back.
Yeah, that's it. So here is your mains power inlet. So that's where you charge your house battery inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So navigation will help you do GPS. And in this one, Wi-Fi. You have 1 gigabyte. And in the first house section, there are many little videos. How to use the toilet.
Oh, so it's all
fresh
got
water.
videos in case I need it.
Yeah, and
Oh,
warnings.
okay. Nice.
Just
So
in
I didn't need
case.
to make this video after all.
More references are better than less.
Yeah.
But this one is your personalized one, so
Yeah.
it's different.
This one will go on YouTube.
Right.
Oh, and we can Bluetooth our phones to it too, so we
Yeah,
can
you
play our
can
music
use the
and
Bluetooth. Yeah, and
we're driving.
you're not driving.
Damn it.
Ever.
and here's the car key.
Oh, excellent. I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
So this is your switch control panel for the inside. To switch on, just go down. To switch down, right? Water pump, this one will help you have running water from tap, right?
Got it.
And want to take shower, switch on water pump, which water heater, and switch on the gas bottle outside.
Okay.
So after those three things switched on, you need to wait like 20 minutes before warm it up.
Okay.
Okay, this is a switch for your radio
Nice
and the
to know.
TV screen. Okay.
Nice to know.
And this one is your little indicator, show the water level for the fresh water tank and the wastewater tank.
Okay.
So to use this one, all you need to do just press the test button. Try, see. So
Okay.
the left side is for the fresh water tank, so
it's
it's
full.
full. And the right side is for the wastewater tank, so it's empty.
Okay.
And
Wow,
this
that's
is
a
your
lot of
overhead
blankets.
bed.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. Look at all those blankets and
yeah.
towels.
This is
and-
for 6 people, so there's stuff up there for 6
Yeah,
people.
So all the basic kitchenware you can find in these drawers.
Okay.
So cutleries, knives, pans,
couple of pots and pans.
tea
Very
towels.
nice.
All the plates, bowls, cups are all here.
Okay.
So you can have your coffee maker, kettles
Oh, okay.
here.
Champagne.
Glasses. Yeah. So the microwave only work when you plug into composite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't run that off the battery. Oh,
Yeah, you
That's
have
got a
little
little
grill.
oven.
Small oven.
Yeah, you can have pizza.
yeah.
And all the white palm points you need to plug into composite before using this.
Okay.
Okay. So this one is your diesel heater.
Okay.
Yeah.
The heater in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
The room
not for the
heater.
water, so only for the
Yeah, the
For the
room.
air.
Yeah,
the air.
the room heater.
So this is one heater.
Sorry.
Have more toasters,
Toaster.
electric jug.
Electric.
And here's your little fridge. So just open this side, alright? And then there's a little freezer here.
Oh, little freezer too.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good.
So we can make ice.
And here you can find your shower and
and toilet.
compartment.
Okay, it's all one unit, so it's not a separate tub in there for the shower. You know, there's no shower floor,
Okay.
so the whole thing is basically your shower.
Okay.
So the toilet, you can twist it to create more leg room. And when you open the lid, you can see the black thing, means the toilet is closed now. To open it, just to pull this spring handle and open it.
Okay.
And after that, just press this one to flush it, okay? And then close back.
Chemical?
Two extra chemical.
Okay.
Going here. So just put one like this after each time you empty your toilet cassette.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're getting ourselves ready. We're still packing things away, getting the suitcases emptied. And yeah, we'll be on our way here shortly.
Hopefully
We've got actually a couple of hours before we actually have to be on the road in order to make it to Hobbiton on time. But we're doing all right. Jen's starting into more like putts, so we need to I need to help her along a little bit and keep her moving. Alright guys, the sound might be a little like shit because I got the casing over the camera, but here we go.
the next leg of our adventure. Keep left.
Yeah, what do I do? I'm going out the right side of a driveway. That's not right. Okay, so
Coffee is gone. No, you're not. No, you're not.
stop freaking out, dear.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
She's got to be my co-pilot to make sure I stay on the proper side of the road.
They've already
The first
started
turn,
out.
she freaks out. Oh, yeah, this is interesting, guys. Driving on the right hand of a vehicle down the left side of the road. Yeah. We are going to try to find a place for lunch. It's already coming up on 1 o'clock. So, you need to keep an eye open for... We're just going to do fast food today, so... Because we're going to have our dinner down in Hobbiton, so right now, lunch I don't give a crap about. Okay, so Jen and I just found a little service station here. We're just grabbing a little bite to eat. I got a ham, cheese, croissant type thing. Jen's got a...
Salmon, spinach, and feta pie.
Yeah. Plus she also ate a mincemeat pie. I also had a little like a bratwurst sausage. We have our food heating up. It's kind of one of those, you know, you grab it from the case, put it on your tray, you check out, and then if you want it heated, they'll heat it up for you. And that's what we're doing. We're having our, she's almost got like a quiche type of a thing. And then, yeah, mine's in a croissant, so just waiting for them to get brought out to us. Truthfully, as long as I have traffic in front of me, I shouldn't be that bad. It's when I start getting down the back roads and I have to figure things out on my own. That's going to be the hard part. And that's the other thing too, is that everything over here is kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. So doing like 40, 45 is like doing 25, 30. But you just gotta help me keep an eye open for speed signs.
Okay, yeah.
They don't look the same as they do back home.
The ones I saw.
They're round with a red ring around them.
Yeah, I was taking the long way.
Yes, you were. But it's been nice because I've been able to sit in Ubers, and we've been watching traffic move for the last 5 days. So no, it's not a complete shock right now. I'm actually feeling decently comfortable, really.
I'm glad you are.
The only thing that I'm more nervous about are making the left and right hand turns, making sure I end up in the right lane, the proper lane, I should say.
I think part of the reason I freaked out with that first turn, this is my first time in the front seat since we got here.
Yeah, she's been sitting in the back. I've been sitting up front with the driver. So
since I was in the back, I was not paying attention to the traffic at all because I couldn't see it.
I did take my hard shell, my waterproof housing off, so hopefully the audio will be much better now. Since we're still on a multi-lane, almost highway type system. Trying to stay on the left side of the road, except for when I'm passing lorries. Is that what they call them? A semi-truck?
Yes, they do call them, I'm assuming, well, the British call them lorries.
Well, I know that when I watch Mark Victor on Biker Bits, he calls them lorries too.
Right, and their language is closer to British English than ours is.
Well, I know that, but what they would say here, I'm assuming they would call them lorries as well.
I think they would, yes. There is nothing in any of these little pamphlets on how to lock the door to the camper portion.
Yeah, right now that's the one thing that we're finding we're having an issue with, is that for some reason our side door to get into the main cabin area, it doesn't lock. So don't know exactly what we're doing about it yet. Pedals to the metal, I'm doing 85 miles an hour up this hill.
How to use the fridge, that's one of the...
Back at 100 kilometers an hour. I keep on saying 100 miles an hour. Jen figured out that 100 kilometers an hour is about roughly 62 miles an hour. Alright guys, I've been on the road now, or I should say we have been on the road now for about an hour. And we're making good time. We should be able to get to our destination of Hobbiton with like an hour to spare, really. So I'm actually thinking I might want to try to pull off in a small little town. You know, just be able to relax a little bit and see some of the scenery. Now the only problem is that I don't know the roads, driving on the left hand side, you know, all that stuff. I can't sit there and take pictures as I'm driving, so I've got to rely on Jen to take all the pictures. So I'm hoping she's doing justice on them. I'm hoping.
And yet he was teasing me for doing too many pictures.
Yeah, I mean, she's taking a lot of pictures, but I don't know the quality of the pictures that she's getting, so I won't know that until I go through all the footage.
I'm trying.
I've tried to turn the action cam around so I can shoot out the front windshield, but again, I don't know exactly what it's aiming at, so I don't know what you're going to get. Alright, yeah, I keep on concentrating. I got some flashing lights ahead of me here. Alright, I just went by a couple of signs that said high crash area, slow down. And by looking at my map, the road's going wee all over the place.
There was a sign that had that on too.
So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you guys what I'm driving through. All right, we've been driving along and saw a sign that said overlook, so yeah, we stopped. There's our overlook right there. Look at those mountains in the background. Isn't that cool? I think Jen just about wet herself. She just saw the first sign for the Hobbiton movie set, and she just screamed.
I did not. I just read the sign real loud.
Yeah, very loud. Where are we, dear?
New Zealand,
Where are we, dear?
south of Auckland,
Where are we, dear?
south of Matamata.
Where are we, dear?
You're just gonna drag this out. Oh, actually, I'm dragging it out. Yes, we are at the Hobbiton movie set.
Yeah, we got a dinner reserved for tonight.
Correct.
But we're here quite early for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go look around in the gift store a little bit and just kind of waste some time, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Where are we, dear?
We're in Hobbiton. 4 years ago.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm not gonna like push him out of the way. I'm not that rough. It's not like a. Get out of the way, Dave.
Oh, okay, so it's now morning. We got the RV all set up for sleeping last night. It got a little chilly. Might have to turn the heat up just a little bit. But Jen had a heavy... I'm trying to see if I can find it, but she must have threw it back up on top. She had a heavy duvet cover, and she said that she got too warm with that on. So I had a blanket similar to that blue one, and I was getting just a little chilled. So might turn it up just a little bit, because I know it's going to get colder the farther south we go. So the only problem is that the heater runs on our diesel, so I don't want to waste too much diesel at night. But, if I have to stay warm, I have to stay warm too. But we got down here to a small little out of the way area, and this was a boondocking site, which means it was free, but there's no hookups, so there's no water, there's no electric, so we couldn't really plug anything in to charge anything. I mean, we have batteries, but the batteries just basically run the lights, really. The lights, the refrigerator, stuff like that. So yeah, we need to find a place tonight to be able to plug in so we can charge everything up. So tonight's going to be a pay for site. But before we take off, I wanted to run down, because we're right by a lake, and I want to run down and get a couple pictures. So let's go do that. Alright guys, so it's about 6:45 in the morning. Did a good early start. Kind of had to wake Jen up this morning. But we're heading back into Mata. They have a couple of restaurants. They also have a grocery store. So we're hoping to get some groceries and have breakfast. And then from there we're going to go to Hobbiton again, so we can do our dress up and take another tour and actually see Hobbiton in daylight. Well, that was a lot of fun. We took thousands of pictures with other people. It seems like just about every group of people wanted multiple pictures by themselves, with their group. So yeah, we were constantly taking pictures with the same person 4 or 5 times in different locations of the Shire. It was awesome. It really was. It was a lot of fun. And then we would sit there and we'd be walking along, and just across the field, or a little garden or something like that, would be another group of people. So Jen and I would just stand there and let them take pictures of us, from across that garden or across that way. It was really a lot of fun.
Well, the best parts, 2 of them. One, people said, I thought they were part of the tour.
Yeah, people actually thought that we were hired by Hobbiton. Hint, hint, we'll do it. But yeah, they thought that we were just part of the tour, and it's like, no, we're from Wisconsin.
Second best part. Just as we were coming out of getting our tickets, there was a group gathered around Mark getting their pictures taken, and I had gotten kind of pushed aside, left behind. So I popped in front of him, and people go, ah!
Yeah, oh my God, a hobbit. So yeah, it was really, really quite interesting. A lot of fun. So yeah, we had a blast, didn't we, dear?
We did. The best.
All right, but we're still here at Shire's Rest. That's where all the tours start. That's where the gift shop is and everything like that. And we're just going to go in. We're going to have something to eat, something to drink. And Jen still needs to do some souvenir shopping. I already got my shot glass. They only had one on the shelf that I liked, so I grabbed it last night. And but yeah, short of that, eat here, and then hit the road and head towards Rotorua. Okay, so we are done with our day in Hobbiton. I believe Jen's had a good day today. Have you? We are on our way to Rotorua now. For those that don't know, Rotorua is basically like Yellowstone National Park. It's got a lot of thermal vents and geopools and all this other stuff. So that'll be pretty interesting. We're going to try to find a place to pay to park so we can have power tonight. So it's coming up on 2 o'clock. It's only going to take about an hour to get there. So we should have plenty of time to enjoy the bubbling mud pits and all that other stuff. Okay guys, so we are here at Rotorua and Tillotson's. If you guys remember when we were in Yellowstone and the air, when we were around the pools and stuff, the geysers, that sulfuric rotting egg smell, that's here. So yeah, the air just stinks here. Sorry, the road's right down there, so you guys are getting a lot of road noise. But we're going to go in and see what this place has got. I don't know exactly what you do here, so let's find out. Warning sign. Persons who throw litter into or stones into thermal pools may be asked to retrieve them. Okay, and you know, it's only 100 degrees Celsius in this pool.
Which is the boiling point of water with a pH of 3.5 is what I read on my pamphlet. Water, regular water, has a pH of 7, which is neutral. The lower your pH, the more acidic your solution is.
So this is like vinegar.
I think vinegar's like a 6.
Hey, hon.
Hey, what?
What are we looking at here?
This is Kakahai Falls. Please excuse the possible mispronunciation. The largest natural hot waterfall in the southern hemisphere. There's a nice little sign here too that says this is where the Maori warriors bathed to salve their battle wounds and remove the tapu of war. Does that mean the guts and the grime?
I have no idea. Okay, so all those pools and stuff that we saw at the beginning, that was just the beginning. I mean, we got more thermals going on over here. How's the steam bath?
I've had a better steam bath at home. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's... And you can see all the turret calls by the bubbling. Look at that.
That water's boiling. An adult pig can be cooked in 2 hours.
Okay, the brochure says that Jen can do this, so this is allowed. We are at Medicine Lake. It's also known as Sulphur Lake or something like that.
Sulphur Lake.
And this is what she's going to do.
So the little brochure I have says the edge of the water is 38 degrees Celsius. That's about 101, 102 degrees Fahrenheit.
How's it feel?
Nice.
How's the mud feel?
Very fine.
Can you grab a handful?
No, it's
No?
so fine. All I would get is rocks.
Oh. All right, thanks, dear.